Hey there, guys. It's Mike Thomas here. Thank you so much for checking out the software and taking a look at how it all works. This is going to be a quick start guide to Social Robot so that you can get in there and start playing around with it and actually get it to work. Okay, so once you download the software and you run it, it's going to look like this. This is going to open up here. It's going to kind of a quick little welcome guide to get started. Just close that down. And I'm going to show you and make this even easier for you today. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go over and you want to grab your unlock key. So you want to grab your Social Robot unlock key and you want to copy that, go back over here, and you want to open up help and enter your unlock key. Easy enough. Enter and activate. Okay, that's done. Then you want to go back over and grab the social base key, and you want to go back and you want to click on options and social base and put that in there and activate it. Cool. Okay, we've done that. Now next thing you want to do is this does work with CAPTCHA. So you can, if people want to do it manually, they can solve these little CAPTCHA things that come up, or if they want to have the software do it for them automatically, you're going to have to integrate it with CAPTCHA. So it costs about $1.50 to $2 per thousand. It's really, really small. It's kind of like comparing it to Amazon S3, where it's like one of those very, very minimal payments when it comes to what it actually does. It saves you a lot of time. So you can either integrate it with something we're using image typers, but you can use anything else. You can use Death by CAPTCHA, whatever CAPTCHA service you have. So you're going to want to put that in there, and you want to test your login to make sure it works. So you're definitely going to want to use a CAPTCHA in there. Proxies, you can use proxies if you have them, but if you don't have them, it's fine. I don't use proxies in my demo, so you don't really need them. You might get a higher success rate with them, but you don't need them. Pinging is built in. Indexing, one of the one-time offers is Link Indexer. This goes out there and automatically submits your successful posts so that your backlinks that you build have a higher chance of getting indexed. So that's a one-time offer, but you don't need to use it, but it just gets your links indexed. So for content, it integrates with Big Content Search if you have an account there, but you don't need to use that. It's just an option. Spinning, it integrates with all the big spinners, Best Spinner, Spinner Chief, Spin Rewriter. Again, you don't need to use that. I'm not going to use it in this demo. And that's all you really need to know about here. So I'm going to click Save. And now we're going to go and I'm going to add my first project. I'm going to call it JV Demo. And what I'm going to do now is the social base that we added in there. Really quick, I want to explain you how this works. People can add in their own sites if they want to. If they want to go out there and they've got lists of their own sites that they want to add, and they're a little more tech savvy, that's a possibility. But most people are going to want to use the sites that come with this. Depending upon the license that they purchase, the professional has 100 sites included, and the other ones have 50. So those come inside the software, so they don't need to do any research. They can either do the research themselves and go out and find them and add them in here, or they can upgrade to Social Base. That's a monthly service that goes out there and they find all these different websites that are able to be posted to, and they take out the bad ones. And this has to get upgraded or updated all the time. So this is updated on a weekly basis. Currently, there are 921 websites in here. Of course, no software has a 100% success rate, but it's going to give you a higher chance of being able to post to all these, and I'll show you that in a second. So what you want to do is you want to check for updates to make sure that your list is updated, and you want to go and you want to update Social Base. Mine is already updated, so nothing's really crazy is happening here. So I've got my project that I want to add my sites to. So now I'm going to transfer sites to project and JV demo. Click OK. So now my sites are all over here. So I'm very close to being able to get this to work. So now project settings. I want to go in here and I want to click automatically generate random settings. And this goes in here and it sets up all my stuff that I'm going to be posting to these sites. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and I'm going to grab my link, and I want to build links to this video right here. So I'm going to copy that link. I'm going to paste that link in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get content. Now, if I was integrated with Big Content Search, I could grab it from there. But I'm going to scrape content, and I'm going to scrape content just about my keyword. My keyword's kind of weird, so it's I'm just going to do for it's Go Bonanza, but I know that Bonanza is not going to show up. So I'm going to do bananas, and search for that and see what that brings back. And it brought back content, the magic of banana. And of course, you can go in there and you can, if you want to spin it or do whatever you want with it, you can. I don't even worry about that. I just go in here and I need to have 450 characters max in here. It's too long. So I click on trim. That trims that right down for me. So now it has 445 of the 450 characters. So I can go back in here. I can change the category if I want to. I'm going to change it to entertainment. And I want to change this to the keyword that I'm going for. Go Bonanza review. And this is just what I do. I mean, if you're into SEO, you might know better than me, but I just want to get those links out there. It's a video. It doesn't take as much to rank a video as it does to rank a website. But you can also use this on websites as well. So you can use it wherever you want to send these links to. So I'm going to click Save Project Settings. I'm going to go over now to email verification settings. So we're going to go and we're going to set up a Hotmail account. I highly recommend you do Hotmail, as it's the easiest. And we're going to go back over here and we're going to create a Hotmail account. So I'm going to click Sign Up Now. To set up my Hotmail account. And I'm going to put in a name here. So I'm going to put Larry Frank 67 at hotmail.com. I want to make sure I remember that, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to paste it over here. And let's go back, put my password. Let's see here. And we're going to go back over. I want to do a birth date and make the year believable, and mail, and then I just put in a fake phone number, and then a fake email. Okay, so now I'm going to put this in D6D8 4B and create account. And I want to go up to, on this new fresh account that I'm only using for this, I'm going to go up to settings and do options. And I want to connect devices and apps with POP. So enable, and then do what the device or app says, and click save. Then I want to go to rules for sorting new messages. New rule. Attachment has attachment. Move to inbox. Create rule. New. Attachment. Does not have attachment. Move to inbox. So what that does is, in some of these things, they go to spam. So you want to make sure that you get all your messages. That's what that does. So I can close that out, actually. We're done with that. I'm going to go back to Social Robot. I can take the username and password that I have now. Put that right in there. I can just shorten that. Put that as my username. And then I'm going to grab the password that I put in. And let's test it. You always want to test it to make sure it works. Okay, email login test was successful. I'm going to click save. Go back over here. And I am ready to go with this. Now, okay, so there's a couple options we have here. One of them is one-click posting. With one-click posting, what happens is the way that this whole thing works is that it creates an account, it confirms the email, it posts the content, and then it verifies the link. So this is like all this is done in the background. Now, if you do this one-click posting, it's the fastest way to do it. It's the shotgun approach. I was talking to the developer. He said that if you do it this way, you lose about 20% of the sites because they don't. You're not going to get all of these to build links. We're going to aim for a nice percentage, but it's not going to. You're never going to get 100% or even close with this kind of a software. So just so you know, but we want to get a bunch of free links really quickly. So you can either click this and have it do it all automatically, or you can do it one by one. You can register the account. So you click here and you register all the sites by clicking here. And it goes through and it registers them. And then after you can wait a little bit and then confirm the emails, and it goes and does that manually. And then you can click here and you can post to all the sites. Now the reason why this is good is because you can go in here and you can click this and it will go through and do it all. And if you have the sites that don't go through, the failed ones, you can go back through and you can try them again. So it allows you to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to one-click post. So let's start that up. And it's going to start the registration process. And we're going to have ones that register successfully, and we're going to have ones that fail. Now this is going to be working all in the background. We've got 921 sites that this is going to go ahead and process right now. And we're going to just see how that works. So it's going through, it's working, doing its thing. And again, you can have this running on your computer, and while it's doing it, you can go and you can do whatever else you want to do. There we go. We got one that's failed. This is normal. This happens. And the nice thing about it is that for the sites that do fail, you can go back in and you can try to register those accounts again manually. So it's nice that it has that thing in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit pause and come back when this is all done. It's going to register, it's going to confirm, and then it's going to post the content. Okay, so we are back. The software is finished. Time elapsed here. It says 6 minutes 41 seconds. I'm now catching up to the software. I let it run while I was doing other things. Now, what happens here is you can see that it did 438 links successfully posted. So 65 failed from the accounts that it registered there, but we have 438 hands-free links that we didn't have to do anything to get posted. Now you might be saying, well, Mike, we had 900 sites that we posted to. Well, what you can do now is you can close that, and one of the cool things about the manual way of doing this, we did it with the one-click posting. Now you can go back in and you can try to register on the failed sites, and you can try, and you're going to get some more ones that come through. Once you've registered those, you can go and you can confirm the emails just by clicking here, and then you can try posting on post to all not yet posted sites. So you can go back in there, and if you wait a day, sometimes if you wait a little bit, some of those ones that didn't go through, you can actually go and you can find them there. So that's pretty cool. You can also go and it's going to start verifying these links. So this one right here, we can see that which ones are verified by these green little check marks here. You can actually go here. You can see what their PR is. All that stuff that they're do follow. So here's a PR4 do follow link, and it's verified. So if I right click on it and then I just do open post, it's going to open up that right here. I can see that it's posted to this PR4. I have my link right here posted to it with my content. It's on this site now. It's pretty cool. You can go in there, you can actually find the links. This is especially useful if you are building links for people. What you can do is you can go up here and you can export links, and you can export the verified ones to text or Excel format and be able to show people, look, I've got your links built on these sites. So that's a pretty cool way of going out there and finding these links and being able to prove to others that you've got them on there. So these links are all built now. Again, like I said, what you would want to do now is go back in and you want to register the failed ones. and then confirm them and post again. Do that. I would come back once a day and do that. There is also another way of doing this. There's a scheduler here. You can add a job in and you can have it so that it does these things on autopilot. Now that's one of the things that I believe is in the pro version of it, the professional one that you see on the sales page, the most expensive one. But that's another way of being able to do this if you don't want to come in there and do it manually there. So that's pretty much how this software works.